Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester. This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief.
Kill him.
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No! Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
pleasant, but a lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out! Slash and parry! Slash and parry! Again! Come on, you dogs! You'll not be fighting here forever! Swords up! You can lift them, yeah? Slash right! That means now!
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honoured.
Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
You're all worthless and weak. Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
How's the stream quality?
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Yeah, no, I think if I start making videos again, it would probably be more streams with the occasional videos. It's just making videos are more time consuming, and I'm mostly on here playing Destiny and other things, so it's probably easier to stream it than to make a video itself.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they...
It's just weird doing streams, you just don't know. I'm not used to them, and I don't know how to exactly have a commentary on a game that, you know, it's more story driven.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you
But
prepared
like
to
I
name
said,
your
most
sentinel?
likely the streams would be something that I'll definitely consider.
no, I'm not ready just yet.
Especially now that they've
Let
just
me know
added
when you
this
are,
feature
man.
to stream straight to YouTube. Because before it was just Ustream and Twitch, and I had accounts on those two platforms. I just never really used it. So at least here I'd have people that you know, a few people that might still remember me.
You're all worthless and weak.
You know what it is, that YouTube has changed so much, you know, and it's just harder to get your content seen, and it just takes so much time to edit a video, and I just did simple basic vlogs. So imagine someone who really edits a video and does so many things to you know, to produce it, and then not get enough views or feel like, you know, you're not reaching a big audience. Sometimes it's discouraging. And that was when I stopped making videos a few years ago. Now the landscape is even worse, because it's just so many people streaming, so many people doing videos, and you really need to have an audience that's gonna support you just to keep encouraging you to make stuff.
We need you here, especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
Thanks, man. I do appreciate that.
Here, but I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold court.
Even a lot of the guys that were doing videos when I was, you know, doing videos, I hardly don't see many people making videos like that, at least from the old school guys, you know.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be
But like I said, maybe, you know, maybe if I get bit by the stream bug
fine choice.
and become a better,
Sir Royland is
you know,
Why, Sir
could do
Royland?
better commentary, then maybe I'll consider streaming at least once or twice a week.
And will bring strength and discipline to this house.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys stop making videos, man. It's just, like I said, it's probably the discouraging nature of putting all that work into, you know, producing and making a video and editing, and then not getting that many views, or if not, you get a lot of trolls and people hating on your stuff, that you just figure it's not worth the time and effort. But I enjoyed making videos. I enjoyed actually going back and forth with people, just, you know, in the comment section, and having a nice dialogue on the things that we like, because I talked about just about everything. It wasn't just video games, but
How could you be so cruel?
I do miss it. But every now and then, like, I go back and I look at other YouTubers that are, you know, way more famous than I would ever be, and even their views have gone down dramatically. So sometimes I think it's just, it's changed. And then I was thinking about getting into Twitch, but man, it's intimidating.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone. You
are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong.
You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
How many, to this day, I still get a stack of, you know, messages on YouTube, or I have people on my friends list that coming back, you're making videos again, things of that nature, but
Congratulations.
it just, you know, I don't know what to tell them. I don't want to say, yeah, I'm coming back, and then, you know how some people do,
Yes,
that
of course.
they'll say, yeah, I'm making a video, and they don't make it, so
Good
just...
night, Sam. But
And
first,
the thing
you
is, I
summon
play
a
all the
small
time. It's
council
not like
to make it official.
I still look at my
I'll
YouTube
tell Maester Ortega to do it
comments and answer them when I do get them. I haven't made anything new, so that's slowed down. But you know, people send me private messages all the time if I'm gonna come back or on here, and ask me if I'm going to make videos again. And I tell them the same thing I just told you. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I want to, but it came to a point in time where it did become, you know, more work than what it was worth. Like, I felt like, you know, not so much the people watching, but I felt like YouTube didn't do a good job in helping the lower content creators put their stuff out there. Like, it just got buried. You know, you had just the bigger YouTubers constantly getting pushed in, and the little guy got pushed to the side. Now I have a question for you. I see that at least on my end, that I see that you're dropping in and out. Is that because of the stream? Is it YouTube kicking you out? Is it your connection? Because I'm not sure how this works, so I don't know if I have, you know, basically a shit connection and it's kicking it. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's cool. Like I said, I definitely enjoyed making the videos for you guys, you know, because like I said, I enjoyed the interaction, and you know, I'm a vocal person, you know. I like to talk about stuff, and something's bothering me or something that I'm real passionate about, I will, you know, speak about it. So I'm glad that, you know, there are some people out there that did enjoy, you know,
My lord,
the content and gave me feedback, positive and negative, which I don't mind the negative stuff, you know.
What is it
sometimes
you're
you
doing
use
over
that
here?
to fuel you
Admiring the
to
ironwood,
get
my lord.
better.
I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan.
Oh,
the
okay.
dangers of today
Yeah, for
outweigh
some
the
reason
fears of
over
tomorrow.
here it just shows like the people that are watching, and it says 1, or the max I've had is 2, and then it drops down to 0. Then I see again 1, then back to 0. So I don't know if it was that it was kicking the viewer, or if it's on my end. Like I said, I'm new to this. I've streamed a couple of times, but oh, cool. I'm glad. So I don't know why that's the case then. I don't know if you see on the right hand side, it has like a little figure and it says 19. The first one says 1, like 1 viewer, and then 19 comments. So every now and then that 1 goes down to 0, 2 goes down to 1, and vice versa. So
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Roland.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
entirely, I suppose, but I'm still considering you for the job.
I see. Well, naming your sentinel is not to be taken lightly, my lord.
Of course.
I'm just gonna give this shit to this guy because I have no idea.
Yes, my lord.
Where this story is going.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No. But this
So do you still watch YouTube on a consistent basis, even though that, you know, some of your favorite YouTubers don't make content like they used to? Or as, you know, as the content creators started going away, do you tend to watch just what kind of videos? Are you watching new streamers and new YouTubers or the big guys? Like, I've always been curious, like, because for me personally, they're the people that I always followed and enjoyed, and I continue to watch them. And like I said, it's kind of hard to watch some of the older crew and people that were on here before because they are no longer making videos. So I've always been curious to see, like, how does that go? Like, do YouTubers stop watching other YouTubers because they stop making videos, or you still continue to come to the site and then you just watch, you know, like mainstream stuff?
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
I mean, I still
you can only choose.
I still watch YouTube almost every day myself, and I watch my favorite YouTubers, or
either of you would make
if I'm playing a certain game and I want to see, you know, a walkthrough or a guide. So I'm constantly on YouTube, and like I said, I still, you know, answer questions here and there. Jesus, who do I give this to?
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tut! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
You make a fool of me, my lord. You as much as promised it to me earlier.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be nice to have, you know, familiar faces and people you enjoy. Like I said, I speaking for myself, I personally believe that
what do you have to report of Ramsay
that the reason a lot of people start making YouTube videos is just because it's just
no time to waste.
A lot of people thought it wasn't even worth the effort, especially.
We can devise a plan to
there were times where I would upload a video and it would take forever. I mean, I still hear that happens now, and I hear also that it's better, so I'm not sure. So I started trying to, you know, make videos that were under, you know, 5 minutes, try to stay around the 4-minute mark, being that a lot of people don't want to stay and watch long videos, and I talk a lot. So it was definitely hard to keep a video under 5 minutes, so I can't shut the hell up. And then on top of that, like I said, the longer the video is, the higher the quality, the longer the upload, and it just, like I said, it just take all that time editing and doing all that, and it takes forever to upload, and then you get no views, or it really depends on when you upload your video. Like, my thing was that I would just make a video when I felt like I had something to talk about. Some people constantly stream or put up a video at the same time, the same, same days. And I think that is the better way, because you get, people used to when your content is going to.
I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
When your content's about to drop, so at least they'll, remember, okay, it's Tuesdays, and every Tuesday he puts up a video, as opposed to random stuff, especially now where people are so conditioned to watch their, their shows or anything entertaining at the same day, same time.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough. My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
I kind of do too. I just feel like sometimes the shorter videos,
forgive us, my lord. We are, of course,
they kind of like, it depends. Sometimes you just have something to say and you just say it, so you don't have to be long-winded. And there's certain things that, you need to dive deeper into a discussion and, get your points across. So like I said, I tend to talk a lot, so it's easier for me to make a longer video, that's for sure. But I did notice the longer videos were having less views, and shorter videos were obviously a little bit better.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our...
One thing that I like with this new update is, besides that you can stream directly to YouTube, it goes, you can have the clips of your games go to Twitter. All the links are easy. Now they got the community, so you can build a community. So I think that this can help, a YouTuber or former content creator get back into the swing of, making videos again, or at least, putting content out for their followers and their subscribers, which is pretty rad, because it's so easy, you just, all your account information is there. You don't have to upload anything. You just hit share and just start streaming. So it's definitely cool, it's easy. That's why I'm saying that I definitely can get into the whole streaming thing. Problem is that I play a lot of multiplayer, and you constantly, communicating with your fire team and things of that nature, because I play a lot of Destiny. So sometimes I wonder if, people want to watch that.
And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns?
I mean, I was trying to get into the Rainbow Six beta. I mean, I got it, and I played a few times, but the servers on there were terrible. Didn't get on as much as I wanted to. So I know when things, videos and games of that nature come out, I think they do slightly better, because a lot of people don't get into beta, so they probably want to see how the game plays, or how it looks, and especially if you're on the fence. So those are perfect games to stream, because they limit it, and like I said, they're games that most likely a lot of people might be interested in if they're on the fence. But like a game like Destiny, I play, so many people stream Destiny, and so many people are doing great videos and great streams of, that game, that
sometimes
I feel I'm just a drop in the bucket. So that right there, I'm hesitant on doing. But a game like maybe like Rainbow Six, or the Need for Speed beta was out this weekend. I know the Star Wars Battlefront is coming out, I think, next week. Well, actually, this week on the 8th, I believe. those are probably excellent games to stream. So I'm really contemplating if I should start getting into the stream. I think I'll start it here, being that I have, you know, subscribers. I don't know if they're out there still, but you know, it's easier because I'm more comfortable with
Sorry, Mother.
with YouTube.
I can't have
Then I
help
figure
bring
I'll move
Asher.
on to like
Do not
Twitch.
go to Essos. That is the final word. Do you hear me?
I hear you, but this is a mistake. I wish you trusted me.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to. I had started a website that I was doing with the clan that I play with, and I started doing like news, and I started, you know, putting up articles. I wanted to do videos and then, you know, link them on my website and stuff like that. But it became a lot of work. You know, I was new to it. Now I'm comfortable with the website, and I actually want to make a new one that'll be dedicated for pop culture, gaming, things of that nature. You know, I like watching a lot of TV, and I like to, you know, give my reviews on shows and stuff like that. It's not just about games. I'm into comics. I'm a freaking all-out geek. So I really was debating if I should, you know, really get into the website thing, and I wanted to go to E3, and that definitely helps. But it's just it's a lot of work. I actually started talking to people that I wanted to, you know, to see if they were interested in doing that, because I was doing it by myself, and like I said, like every time E3 rolled around, I would put up articles and put it on the Twitter and link, and it became so much work. It's hard. It really is hard. It's hard. You know, and like I said, so many people are doing it that I just feel like I need to bring something different to the table. You know, I'm very opinionated, but at the same time, I don't want to rehash stories that people have heard. It's all about timing. So sometimes work, it's a problem. It's hard to, you know, be there when there's breaking news, and I feel like by the time I would get home, there's already been 4 or 5 videos, and then that's just from YouTubers, and they're not talking about the big gaming websites like IGN and Kotaku, and you know. So I felt like, it's already been done, so let me not do it. And that's how I kept discouraging myself from getting back into it. That's why I say the streaming, I think, is easier. It's any time that I'm on, you know, it's the least effort as far as getting in front of a camera, having the right lighting, editing, and things of that nature.
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed, and he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear, for now, but it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
What can I do to make this better?
Funny thing is, when I did this, I said, let me try this. Like, I was just playing something, I was going to get off, get ready to get out of here for work. And I said, let me try this new streaming, because I just realized by pressing a button it said something about streaming on YouTube. And I said, let me try streaming. I didn't even put a title. I didn't even link it to my Twitch. I didn't do anything. I just put test. I didn't do anything. I said, I want to see how the quality is of the stream. And then I went to my YouTube channel to see how it was coming out and if there was any delay or whatever. Obviously, it's like a second delay from when something happens on screen or when I see it and it actually comes out on YouTube. And they're not just YouTube, that new YouTube gaming channel where it's the streams and stuff like that. I actually went on there too to see it, so it was looking pretty decent. But I didn't think anyone was going to come in here, to be honest with you. I didn't expect to stream this long, and like I said, I figured
begging your pardon,
all the people that will subscribe to me are,
I hope I didn't frighten you.
I don't know, long gone.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, my lady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know.
So tell me, what's that one game, or I don't know, it's hard to be typing all this stuff, but what are the games you're looking forward to that are coming out this fall?
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
I guess next time I'll set up the camera and stuff to see how that works. Because I have the camera and I always intended to stream and I never use it. Then I start thinking, do you have to use the camera on the...
He should be here.
What I was saying, the mics on the camera, how that worked.
And without
that Fallout 4.
I know you'd hope
yeah.
I'm confident.
See, it's been hard for me because I have a huge backlog of games, and sometimes I think that
plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone
that I gotta get into a game that I know is only gonna be between 15, 20 hours. I have put in, like, in multiplayer, like something like Battlefield, I put in close to 1,000 hours. Destiny, over 1,000 hours easy. And I just don't have that much time to play, so it's, you know, when I do, and it's a story-driven game, I tend to want it to have a concise story, you know, which is weird. Before you'd be like, you know, the longer the game, the better it is. I just feel like I don't have the same time that I used to for gaming like that. So it's either multiplayer or single player.
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
This guy's an asshole.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we...
Given enough time, you could...
I enjoyed it in the beginning.
But not this.
Then, I'm not gonna lie, I had to take like a 3-month break on it. I wasn't sure I was gonna come back because
Lord Ramsay.
It's a beautiful game. The gameplay is awesome. You know, the movement. It's a beautiful game.
We really must focus.
What broke that game was the loot system. The loot system was horrendous. You know, you bust your ass to play the game, and you wasn't getting rewarded the way you know would think that you should after spending so many hours, you know, playing it, going through all these missions and quests, and you know, the loot system was horrendous. But I would have to say Bungie has been doing a lot of work to improve the game. They listen to the community, and it's awesome. You know, The Taken King is an awesome DLC, worth, you know, every penny. And I'm glad that I made it come back. If some, you know, now's the perfect time for players to come back. You don't have to grind as much. You get rewarded for the stuff you do. The story is a lot better, because I know that one of the main things that people hated about Destiny was
my father has promised as much to
the story was putrid. It was just horrendous. You know, it was not a good story. But
we will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
But they made big improvements to the game, so I'm enjoying it, you know. But as far as the look of the game was beautiful. Like even now, I play it, and
Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead.
Sorry,
How it happened is irrelevant.
trying to read what he was
Then
saying.
you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord.
Even to this day, sometimes I'm in an area and I'm amazed to see certain things, the way the lighting, the shadowing, like I said, it's perfect FPS, and you know, it's, as far as that it goes great. That's frame rate, there's no screen tearing. I mean, just saying, it's just a beautiful game. Like the two biggest complaints was the story was not great, or non-existent rather, and the loot system, and they did something to address both those things with the last with the expansions, and then this last DLC. The story is front and center, and the loot system has been revamped. Even to level up characters has been revamped, and it's so much easier to get into this game. You know, it's a lot noob friendlier than it used to be. Before it was just a constant grind. Like I would say it took me months to get to level 30 and to level 32 just to do a raid. Now, you know, if you just pick up the game, you could be up to level 40. Yeah, I would recommend it. Only because if I already put in close to 1,000 hours on that game, I have to recommend the game. Especially after all the improvements that they've done now. Like right now, you can probably pick that up. If you know me, I'm always been about getting deals and getting the most out of your money. If you get into Best Buys, they got that Players Unlocked. If you buy 4 or 5 games a year, it completely, not even 4 or 5. If you buy, you know, 3 games a year, it pays for itself. It's $30 for 2 years, but you get like 20% off all your new games. I think 10% off used games, and sometimes you even get $10 rewards on certain games. You can get Destiny with all 3 expansion packs, and if you have that for like $45, can't beat that. That's awesome. And new players are gonna have it a lot easier than I did. Like you would get to 40 in a week. It took me months to get to level 30, let alone to get to 32. In that aspect, it's a lot better. The only thing is that they changed like the light level, and that's a little different from your overall rank, but it's a fun game. It's a good game. I mean, I'm sure you've seen gameplay of it, so if you think that you could get into that, I would recommend it. If MMO style games, if you played Borderlands and things of that and you enjoyed that, then you'll definitely enjoy this game.
I never had a sister. Always wanted.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh.
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
What the hell just happened here?
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
On the show, this guy's a dick.
Take the
I can see he's a dick here
kill
too.
him. If they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Stop it!
Remember crying!
Could somebody cover his wound? This guy's bleeding the hell out there. Everybody's just standing there. Jesus. Wow. I did not see that shit coming.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
The Taken King is kind of like an expansion. It's DLC. The Destiny vanilla game was the original game, and then they had expansion 1 that was I believe it was $19.99. Then they had expansion 2, the House of Wolves expansion, that was $19.99. And then the Taken King just came out recently, maybe like it's gonna be 2 weeks, maybe tomorrow it'll be 3 weeks that it's come out, and that's $39.99. I know that if you already had the game, and you can buy the expansion 1 and 2 for like $35, and if you don't have any other game or the DLC, they have them for $59, which is all 3 DLCs and the game. But if you already have the game, it's kind of sucks because if you already have the game and you don't have you have to buy the DLC separate. They won't buy it like that. But I'm almost positive you can't buy the Taken King if you haven't bought expansion 1 and 2. So it's kind of dumb that they don't give you a discount just on the DLC if you have the game. But if you buy it brand new, which is probably be better for you to trade in your game, and then like I said, if you can get a deal on it, you could probably get it. Minimum is $60 with all 3 DLCs, but I say you can even get it cheaper if, like I said, if you have that Best Buy's game is unlocked. Wow. The funny thing is, it's not a completely different game, but it feels like it, you know? Like a lot of the weapons that I had, what they're doing, what Bungie's doing is they're breaking it down by year. So they consider the Destiny, the Taken King, the beginning of year 2. And expansion 1 and 2 was part of year 1. So it does feel different because they kind of revamp the way you level up, the materials that you use. You know, things within the game have slightly been changed. Year 1 weapons you can still use, but they would be way less effective in year 2 stories because the enemies are stronger. So they're just giving you so many new armor and weapons that, you know, it's probably better just to start, you know, ranking up your guy as soon as you can, just so you can start using those year 2 weapons. And you know, you can use year 2 weapons in year 1. I mean, it sounds confusing. It's just that's the way they break it down. But that's what I'm saying. It definitely can feel like a different game, but it's Destiny, you know. It's just DLCs. Well, I've been streaming for an hour and I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to work. I appreciate, you know, you staying in here and hearing me babble and watching Game of Thrones. You know, it's not necessarily the go-to game for streams, but I figured I wanted to try it out. I have to finish this game and clear our space. I am the same way, man. I mean, I do play a lot at night because I work afternoons, and sometimes I do play my multiplayer at night. But like I said, I have a growing backlog of games. I have a shit ton of games to still play on PS3 that I haven't even opened. I have a couple of games that I bought on PS4 that I started, have not finished, and that's why, you know, this holiday season, I have no idea. I'm getting Battlefront for sure. So I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Plants vs. Zombies, because the first one was awesome, and this one, you know, looks great. I'm not sure exactly when that comes out. And then everything else I'm on the fence on. Like, I love Need for Speed. Rivals was not great, but it was, you know, it was okay. The new one's supposed to be good. I couldn't get into the beta on that, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's definitely hard to work and game as much as then if you got, you know, if you have a family, you got a wife or a girlfriend, if you got kids, it's the older you get, the harder it is to find time to, you know, for your hobbies, things you enjoy. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming in here and spending some time with me and making this it's a lot better than I expected, and giving me the feedback how it looks and how it streams. And I was worried if it was going to be pixelated or choppy and things of that nature. Like I said, I'm just not sure how that works. But I appreciate it, and like I said, keep an eye out. I'll definitely I think that I'll definitely be streaming like Star Wars Battlefront and a couple of the betas. Like I said, I'm not sure of Destiny or anything of that nature because I'm usually in a chat or with a fire team, and I don't want people hearing me talk crap. But the betas, and maybe when I'm doing single player stuff, maybe I'll stream. So I appreciate your time, man. You know the deal. You be good. You be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, man, I appreciate that. Alright, man, you have a good day, and like I said, I'll talk to you soon.